Alright, welcome to Autodesk's Revit 2019. We're going to take a look at designing a simple house, and it's going to go through quite a few different steps to make it there. First thing we're going to do is I'm just going to click New, and we're going to start an architectural template. So you've got a bunch of things that you can choose from, but what we're going to be doing is pretty straightforward and simple, so we're going to use architectural template. We're not worried about construction yet or any of the internal bits of the house. So I'm going to go OK, and that's going to bring up my new architectural template. So you can see here that the window is opened up. Now at the top I've got a ribbon bar with a bunch of different things that I can pick from. Most of the work that I'm going to be doing though is going to be under architectural. We also at the bottom have a properties icon which changes to the properties of different things that we're looking at. So we're looking at the floor plan right now, and here is the properties of that floor plan. Or I can go back to the project browser and I can see my floor plan, ground levels, ceiling plans, elevation plans, selections. And as you create new plans and views, all that stuff is going to show up in here as well. Now, to get started, we're going to just start off by drawing a simple wall. So I've got a wall tool here. I'm going to click on wall, and you're going to see like some stuff's come up here as far as, well, we've got height, how high it's going to be, where the wall is going to be working from. We'll come back to this stuff later. What I want you to do is go to the properties, and you'll see now that the properties have switched over to the wall. Now we're going to use a brick veneer 250 millimeter timber wall. This is just a common wall, the type that we find in Australia, so we're just going to work with that to start. So I've got that. Now I can come down and I start drawing. You've got some drawing tools up here as well, so you can do rectangles and polygons and circles and arcs. But for now, simple line is all we're going to need. I'm going to draw the back wall of my house. I don't know, let's make it about 8 meters. Really simple here. By 10 meters. By 8. By 10. So I've got a little rectangle that is representing my house. I've drawn it between these markers so we can use those as elevations later. We can move those if we need to, but again, not too concerned about what that stuff is quite yet. I can use the roller on my mouse to zoom in so you can get a better look at this, and you can see nice thick walls going all the way around. Now if I look at my properties browser, I'm still on the ground floor, so all the work that I'm doing is on the ground floor, so just remember that for a second. But I can take this now and I can look at it in 3D. And you'll see up at the top, there's a default 3D view. I can double click on that, and that brings up a 3D view of what my little house looks like. So you can see it's rectangular. You can see the elevation. You can see that I've got ground level. This is level 1. You could create more levels, but for what we're doing, it's not necessary. If you want to see what the brick looks like, you can come down here to your visual styles and change it, so you can say realistic. Now I can see what those bricks are looking like on the outside of my house. That takes up a little more memory of your computer, so I'm just going to turn that back to shaded. Takes a bit of pressure off my old laptop. But there's, yeah, just a basic frame of the house. So I'm going to go and start putting interior walls into this. And to do that, I'm going to come back to my project browser. If you're not in project browser, just click on project browser, and I'm going to go ground floor again, and that brings me back into this house. If I go back to wall, click on wall, and I'm going to go to properties. I'm going to change my wall type because I don't want this brick veneer on the inside of the house. So I'm going to switch over to just a generic partition, 200 millimeters. So that just means that the wall is 200 millimeters thick. Pretty standardized size. So in my house, I'm going to divide it. I'm going to have kind of my living space over here with the kitchen, and I'm going to have some bedrooms and a bathroom over here. So to start off, I'm just going to draw a line straight down. So that's kind of the main wall. I'm going to add a bedroom here, add another wall for a bathroom. So roughly I've got 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. If I click on modify, I can grab these walls and I can move them around just to change the sizes, and you'll look at that a little later on how these sizes change can be modified. But throughout the project we can make things fit better, and we'll find that out as we start adding components into this space. So I've got just a basic floor plan. What this is missing is going to be doors at this point. So what we're going to do is we'll add a few doors. Back up on the ribbon bar, I've got Architecture. If I click on that, I can click on the door icon, and you'll see that the properties change over to doors. Now by default, you've got a bunch of different sizes loaded up. This is what we'll work with for now. You can change it later on. I'm going to go to the biggest one. So this is 915 mils wide by 2134 mils high. And I'm going to use that. That's going to be my main entry door. Just stick that there. I might stick another one over here just so we can get out to the patio. And I could add one at the back. So we'll add another one at the back. Now, I could have hit the space bar as I put these in to move these doors around. But say if I wanted the swing to be a different way, I can click on those arrows. Or I can go modify, click on the door, and then the arrows show up again. If you want it opening in, you can change it to opening in. If you want it opening out, it can open out. So this one, I'm going to change to opening in, and just turn it around a bit so it's facing that wall. So those are our exterior doors. So I can go and grab another size now. So we're going to go a little smaller. I'm going to do the 864s by 2032. And I'm going to add my interior doors. Oh, looks like I need to just go back to door there. Now this time, I'm going to hit the space bar, which allows me to switch the doors. Put that one there. Come up here. Put that one there so it's opening to the wall. Like so. It might be a bit close. And I'm going to add another one there. So I've got my 3 doors. I'm not happy with how I placed that one. So I'm just going to go modify again. And I'm just going to move it up a bit. Just so I got a bit of a gap between the wall and the door. It just makes it a little easier in the design stages. Do the same here. Just a little further away from that wall. So then you can maybe have a towel rack or something back there. And same on this one. So like that, we've managed to add some doors into our floor plan. So we've got doors, we might want windows. Now windows are exactly the same method as doors. I just click on windows, and you'll see that the properties will show up with some windows. Click on here, and you can see the different sizes. So there's the largest ones. We'll start with that. I like a big window. And we'll just put a couple windows at the front of the house. You'll see that I can move around so the sill can change. So I'm just going to put the sill to the glasses on the outside instead of the inside. Put that there. There's our nice front windows. Put a couple more over here. Maybe we'll add something into the kitchen. The bedrooms can have a window each. So really quick just to get these in. Now, probably don't want a giant window in the bathroom, so we'll just go down. We'll grab just a small window, and we'll put that just into the corner of the bathroom there. So you can see already, I've got my basic living space, some kitchen, dining area, living room. I've got small bedroom, bathroom, a little bit larger bedroom, all laid out as a floor plan within this file. So I'm going to stop this here, and we'll move on to the next video.